Hey everyone, it's Ken, and in this video, I'm going to review Speechelo, a product by Vlad and Stoica, creators of the Blaster marketing suite of products that's currently available on Clickbank. I'll take you inside the members area, I'll show you how it works so you can get an understanding of how good this product actually is. And lastly, we'll go over any of the upsells so that you can make an informed decision on whether or not you want to pick up this product. So let's get to it. Before we start, if this is your first time here, click that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on my future reviews. And if you're looking to start your online business, then click on the link below and check out my #1 recommendation for starting an online business today. Okay, it's no secret, I'm not a big fan of auto voice. If you watch my Vietnamese auto voice review, I show you the differences between an auto voice from Vietnamese and my real voice. Now, there really was no comparison as a human voice can show inflection and emphasis where an auto-generated voice just simply can't. But there are situations where you have no other choice but to use an auto voice. That being said, I stumbled upon Speechelo, saw the sales page, heard a sample, and thought, why not? I must say that for an auto voice, it's pretty good. So let's hop inside and take a look around. Now, I only purchased the front end product, so I'll be showing you that. I'll also go over the OTOs after my demo, or you can click on the quick access time links in the description below to hop around. Now, with any front end product, you are always somewhat limited in what you can do. In this case, the front end of Speechelo comes with 30 voices in 23 languages, which gives you enough to work with. You also can't have a voiceover that's longer than 700 words, so you also need to keep that in mind. But real quick, let's head over to the sales page and check out some of the features that you get with Speechelo. So some of the features include, and I mentioned the 30 voices right here, 23 languages. They also have an online text editor. And it says right here that their AI engine will check your text and will add all the punctuation marks needed to make the speech sound natural. So we're going to take a look at that. There's also voice tones. So there's several voice tones to choose from, and I'll show you how that works. They even have breathing and pauses, which is kind of interesting. They're trying to make this sound as realistic as possible, and you'll see how it sounds in just a minute. And you can also change the speed and pitch of your Speechelo voice over. All right, so how does all of this work? Okay, so when you're in the dashboard, first thing you're going to want to do is check out their training tab here. And they've got one video. Okay, it's a full training video that's 2 minutes and 23 seconds long. I watched it. It's very easy to use, and really there's not much to this. Okay, so when you're in the voice generator, let's take a look here on the right side here, this stats over here. Okay, so up here, there's 2 voices generated. So I did 2 voiceovers down here, and these are samples. I'll play them so you can hear them. There's 60 total available voices. Now, the front end product only has 30. So in order to unlock that, you have to upgrade to Pro. And that's the reason why it's highlighted orange. Okay, down here, it says 962 characters used. So I've used 962 characters so far in doing both of my my voiceovers. Okay, and also here it says 1 unique voice is used. I've just used one. I've used this one, Billy Joey, which is a male voice from the US. Okay, right here on the right side, this is where you are going to either paste or type in the text that you want to have a voiceover created for. Okay, so I'm just going to paste in some text that I put together so you can see, and this is what it looks like. Okay, you're going to just throw that in there. I just grabbed this from one of my videos. Okay, and here on the right side, this is where you have the option to choose a different type of voice that you want. So if we click on this, you'll see the different types of languages. They have everything from Arabic to Chinese Mandarin, different types of English, French, German, Icelandic, Italian, Japanese, Korean. They've got a bunch. They've got Spanish, okay, different types of Spanish. They've got Welsh, okay. I'm sticking with the US because I'm an American, so I'm going to use that. Also here, you can choose between the standard or AI voice. Now, the standard voice allows you to customize the pauses and the speed of the voice and the emphasis, okay? It's a little bit more difficult to use. I'll show you that. And so it's something that you're going to have to take a lot of time to practice if you're going to really use this, okay? And really be effective at it. For all other purposes, the AI voice does well enough. What it does is it goes through and it reads through the sentences and puts in the appropriate pauses and emphasis where needed. Okay, you still have to put in the right punctuation. Okay, you have to punctuate it. Sometimes you have to do a little bit more punctuation that is needed because you want the voice to sound as natural as possible. And I'll be including a link to one of the training videos that the folks over at Blaster Online had put together, and that kind of guides you through how to do that. Now, when you're in the AI voice section here, you'll notice also too that they've got 3 different types of tone: the normal tone, friendly tone, and serious tone. Friendly tone obviously is just a friendly, warm type of voice. Serious is more direct. It's doesn't have as much emotion, and normal is just it's hard to explain. You'll just have to listen to the samples that I created. And also over here too, you'll notice that they've got the different voices. Okay, these are the US voices. You can play these if you want to hear what they sound like. Also too, you notice that some say Pro, so you have to upgrade to the Pro account in order to get these additional voices here. Okay, so we'll go ahead, we'll play a couple of them or several of them so you can hear what they sound like. So we'll start off with Billy Joey, which is a male voice.
Hi, I'm Billy. I am a native English speaker.
Okay, next let's check out Rosie, and she's a female.
Hi, I'm Rosie. I am a native English speaker.
Next we have Owen. So they've got a kid, a boy's voice here, which is kind of interesting.
Hi, I'm Owen. I am a native English speaker.
And then lastly, there's Henry, and he's male, US male.
Hi, I'm Henry. I am a native English speaker.
So after I listened to all of them, I decided to stick with Billy Joey. You can also listen to these if you go to their sales page. Okay, on their sales page, if you scroll down, probably around midway, they give you all the different sample voices. So you can go ahead and you can play any of them. In fact, let's play the British one so you can hear what that sounds like.
My name is Arthur, and I'm from London. I'm one of the most used voices from Speechelo. Whenever you need a trustworthy voice, I'm here for you.
So you can see it's pretty good, right? And I don't speak Spanish, so let's go ahead and let's just do the Spanish one too, so you guys can hear that one.
Hola, me llamo Rosita, y soy de México. Siempre que necesites un artista de doblaje en español, estoy aquí para ti.
So that's pretty good. I mean, I don't speak Spanish, but it sounds really good. So let's go back into the voice generator software. Okay, so once you've pasted in your copy and you've chosen the tone, okay, with the AI voice, that's the easiest route again. Okay, then you just click on this button to generate the voiceover, and when it generates, it's very, very fast. Okay, so watch this. So that was done in probably a second, right? And when it's finished rendering, it's located right here. This is the one that I did. I recorded them earlier, so we'll just go ahead and we'll play the ones that I did. Okay, so let me play the one with all the punctuation because I want to show you what it's like with the punctuation in there, okay, using the AI voice. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'll show you what it sounds like when you take out the punctuation, like simple things like commas, okay. Periods is fine, but if you don't add things in like, these pauses, these commas and things like that, I'll show you how it sounds. It's very, very different. So you still have to have a level of, knowledge of grammar, but, if there are apps out there that allow you to, check your grammar like Grammarly and things like that. So you can go ahead and use those. And then you're going to be able to experiment with adding additional pauses and things like that. I'll show you the video that Speechelo made to talk its members through on how to do that. Okay, but let's listen to the voiceover that I did, or not voiceover, but the voice recording that I used earlier on. Okay, so this one is the Billy Joy, and this one has all the punctuation in it.
In this video, I'm going to answer the question, how long does it take to make money on Clickbank? If you're ready to hear the real truth, then stick around. Hi, I'm Ken, and I provide helpful tips and information to help you build your online business. If you're new to this channel, click the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on content like this.
So that sounds pretty good. I mean, I can tell that it's not real because there are some areas where the inflection is not correct or it doesn't sound as good as a human voice. But if I were to compare this to like Vietnamese, for example, this is to me much better. Okay. Now, I had mentioned that, adding in punctuation is important. Okay. When you take out the punctuation, it doesn't sound as good. Okay. So I'm going to give you an example here. So this one down here, the first one down here, I recorded and I took out I had them generate it for me. I took out the punctuation except for like the periods. So I took out the commas and other things like that. And now you'll be able to hear what that sounds like.
In this video, I'm going to answer the question, how long does it take to make money on Clickbank? If you're ready to hear the real truth, then stick around. Hi, I'm Ken, and I provide helpful tips and information to help you build your online business. If you're new to this channel, click the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on content like this.
So you can clearly see that it seems rushed, right? Very, very rushed. I want to show you what the serious tone sounds like too, so that we can hear that. So let's generate the voiceover using Billy Joey, and this is the serious tone here, okay? And this has the punctuation in it as well.
In this video, I'm going to answer the question, how long does it take to make money on Clickbank? If you're ready to hear the real truth, then stick around. Hi, I'm Ken, and I provide helpful tips and information to help you build your online business. If you're new to this channel, click the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on content like this.
So as you can tell, it does sound a little bit more monotone, even though there's a little bit of inflection in it. It does sound a little bit more serious. And in fact, let's do the normal tone so you can see the difference between that as opposed to the friendly and serious tone. So let's generate that. All right, and we'll go ahead and we'll play the normal tone.
In this video, I'm going to answer the question, how long does it take to make money on Clickbank? If you're ready to hear the real truth, then stick around. Hi, I'm Ken, and I provide helpful tips and information to help you build your online business. If you're new to this channel, click the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on content like this.
So you can see that's kind of like in between the friendly tone and the serious tone, I would say. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the. All right, I wanted to show you that video that Speechelo made to give you some guidance in terms of how to add in pauses and things like that. Okay, so this is a YouTube video. I'll leave a link down in the description below so that you guys can see. It's only a minute long, but really they're using the Speechelo voice to kind of instruct you. Okay, so they've done it themselves. So I'm going to play this. It's a minute long. Bear with me, but I think it's worth listening to.
Hey guys, Joey here. And as you know, I'm an AI voice. And if you enter a long text with no punctuation marks, I might not be able to read it properly. So please try to add more punctuation marks in your text. Let me quickly show you an example. Let's say you enter this text with no punctuation marks. I will read it like this. Hello, I'm Joey and I like to eat apples and grapes from time to time. Sound good, but I didn't add that many inflections in my voice. Now let's say you add punctuation marks like commas, exclamation marks, suspension points. Even if normally you wouldn't need to add them following the normal grammar rules. So let's hear how the new text sounds. Hello, I'm Joey, and I like to eat apples and grapes From time to time. Much better, right? So please try to add more punctuation marks and experiment with them. And I guarantee, I will speak your text way better.
So as you can clearly see, adding in an extra punctuation mark or two really makes a difference in the sound of the voice and the flow of the voice. This is the AI voice in that example that you saw. One other thing that I noticed is that the voices sound a lot better too when you start adding in some background music. So that's something that you might want to consider if you have access to non-copyright protected music or Creative Commons types of music, then that might be something worth using in the background to help with the AI voice. I mean, it sounds good already. It sounds better to me than the Vietnamese one, but you want to use that music in the background. It really, really helps out. Now, in terms of the standard engine, okay, they have a standard engine here. This will allow you to do a little bit more in terms of customizing the voiceover. Okay, this allows you to do it on your own, basically. So you can go ahead and you can add things in, and I'll zoom in here so you can see. You can add in things like add in breathing. You can emphasize words. You can adjust the speech and add a pause. So I'll just show you how it works. So you just click here. Let's say you want to add in a breath. Okay, so this is gonna have the person kind of do an inhale. So you go that sound right there before you speak. You can emphasize words. So for instance, the real truth, right? If I want to emphasize that, I just highlight it and I click on emphasize, and this will show you that this is what's going to be emphasized when it speaks. You can adjust the speech as well. So for instance, you can say, let's highlight this part right here, adjust the speech. Okay, so we can go louder or softer. We can increase the speaking rate. We can increase the pitch. Okay, so you can go ahead and you can change that if you want to. Okay, and it adjusts it, puts in code in here, so that way when it reads, it understands what it needs to do. And then lastly, you can add in a pause here. Okay, so let's say down here you want to add in a pause. You click, and you can go ahead and you can adjust it all the way up to 4 seconds. Okay, and you can do it that way, and it codes it for you. And then when you play it, it'll play back with all the appropriate, adjustments that you made. Okay. Now, when I went through this earlier, it was working very, very well, and I was having fun playing around with it. But now in this live or this recorded demo here, for some reason it's not working as well. So they might be doing something to update their app. So I would play it for you, but it's just going to read the code here. So, but you'll just have to take my word for it that it was horrible anyway, because I was not very good at putting in the pauses and breaks and breathing and everything in there. So, my advice is, if you are going to use this, is to stick with the AI voice. Okay, stick with the AI voice, and then go ahead and make sure you update it with more punctuation marks. And pauses and things like that, okay, per that other video that I just showed you, and you should be just fine. All right, now let's talk about the sales funnel. The front end product is $47, and it comes with 3 upsells. Now, I've included the links to these upsells in the description below, so you can check them out for yourself. Now, OTO 1 is for the pro version, which gives you 30 new voices, upping the total to 60 voices. You also get longer voiceovers. And remember, the front-end product was limited to 700 words? Well, you're not limited to word count in the Pro version. You get 40 royalty-free music tracks used for background music. And lastly, you get the commercial license rights so that you can sell your voiceovers. Now, the cost for OTO 1 is not a one-time fee, okay? So if you grab this offer, you are paying a recurring monthly fee of $37. The other option is a quarterly payment of $47, which breaks down to about $15.67 per month. OTO 2 is a $37 one-time fee and unlocks the Speechelo YouTube add-on feature. With this feature, you are able to enter any YouTube link, take the voiceover from that video, and create a brand new voiceover with any of the voices from Speechelo. But this OTO takes it one step further by allowing you to take a YouTube video and translating its voiceover into a different language without having to do any translations yourself. OTO number 3 is a $37 one-time fee and gives you access to Lingo Blaster 2.0, which they say will translate and rank your videos for the 100 most popular foreign languages. By doing this, they say it will 10x your video's exposure to a worldwide audience. Basically, the software will take your title and descriptions and translate them into a number of languages. There's even a feature to translate your subtitles in other languages as well. If anything, it's worth trying out the front end of Speechelo, as this is a Clickbank product and backed by a 6-day money-back guarantee. And then if you're interested in the other features, you can head back and purchase the upgrades. And those come with a 60-day money-back guarantee, except Lingo Blaster 2.0, which has a 30-day money-back guarantee. So there you have it, my walkthrough of Speechelo. Let me know what you think about this app by dropping a comment down below. And if you've purchased this product, let me know how your experiences have been so far. Thanks for watching. If you found this video to be useful, please like it and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Lastly, if you're starting your affiliate marketing journey, then click on the link below and check out my #1 recommendation for starting your online business today. I'm Ken Furukawa from kenfurukawa.com, and I'll see you in my next video.